Welcome to Master Art's Combat Corner, and to the 2025 comic presidential debate between Billy Caige and Bruce Wayne. I am Master Art. I ran a poll on Facebook involving comic heroes from various comic styles. Guts from manga, The Phantom from comic strips, Doc Savage from Pulp magazine, and it was clear that people wanted Bruce Wayne versus Billy Caige to face off for presidency of comics, so here it is.
Thank you, Master Art. As mentioned, this is the 2025 comic presidential debate, so let's get started. Representing the traditional billionaire, scientist, and master of martial arts, Bruce Wayne, and representing the progressive, poor, Wiccan, and master of the combat arts, Billy Caige. Mr. Caige, first question is for you. As someone that lives on an isolated island and saves the world from the shadows, how do you see crime fighting progressing for the future?
Well, I have been successful in protecting people and saving the world before people even realized they needed saving. When I become president, I will do away with these heroes fighting crime openly and do away with their silly costumes.
Do you have a reply to that, Mr. Wayne?
I believe it is important for a hero to be open about their actions for both the general public and the other criminals. Knowing that heroes like Batman are out there dealing with the criminals that the police aren't equipped to deal with makes the general public feels protected and puts fear into other criminals. As for the costume, it allows us to be easily identified as one of the good guys, and in some cases, it's a useful piece of equipment for facing crime.
Next question for you, Mr. Wayne. As a billionaire genius, how would you make crime fighting accessible to the everyman that has no powers like you, but lacks your money and intellect?
I have already helped multiple young kids become crime fighters by taking them as my sidekick, and in some cases they have grown up to become heroes in their own right. And when I become president, I will start a program to encourage all heroes to take on kid sidekicks that have the resources to do so that everyone that wants to be a hero will be a hero.
And Mr. Caige, do you have a reply?
No kid should be exposed to such dangers. When I am president, all kids that want to will learn martial arts and magic so that when they reach the age of consent, they will be given the choice to fight crime or not.
On the note of magic, Mr. Caige, do you believe that it is a more useful tool in the fight against crime than Mr. Wayne's scientific approach?
Science is a misguided method that has led the world astray. Magic was the way of the past and the way of the future. It is useful in conjunction with our combat skills to find and combat crime while being in harmony with nature. The use of technology for the purpose of science is unnatural, and in some cases, harmful to nature.
What do you say to that, Mr. Wayne?
Science is how this world has progressed to where it is today, not just for fighting crime, but in all aspects of human society. Magic and religion are superstitions that need to stay in the past and only hinders progress.
Mr. Wayne, you are considered the world's greatest detective. How has that prepared you for the presidency?
The skills I possess as a detective will allow me to see any problem from all angles. There will be no problem I won't be able to figure out.
And Mr. Caige, same question. How has being a security guard prepared you for the presidency?
As a security guard, I am used to leading a team and can tackle any problem.
On the subject of tackling problems, it is well established that you, Mr. Caige, act on instinct. Do you believe this is the best way to handle the problems as a president?
Absolutely. You need to trust in your instincts. Sometimes you need to make quick decisions, and you can't just be standing around trying to think of every possible angle until you find the correct one.
How do you feel about that, Mr. Wayne?
It's our intelligence that separates us from every other animal. If we always act on instincts, we are no different. To be president takes intelligence, not quick decisions based on instincts.
Right, and on the matter of economics, Mr. Wayne, as a billionaire, do you think you could understand the struggles that the everyday person goes through?
I was privileged in my upbringing, but I now use my training, knowledge, and resources to help out those that weren't as lucky.
And Mr. Caige, you were raised on an island that doesn't use a monetary system. Do you think that would be a problem for you relating to the everyday person?
Not at all. Money is the root of evil and is not needed in modern society.
That was the last question. Mr. Caige, do you have a final statement on why you should be president?
The methods on my island of Akurra work, and I want to bring that to the rest of the world.
Mr. Wayne, why should you be president?
Because I'm Batman.
Thank you, but that's all the time we have for this debate. Back to you, Master Art.
I hope you enjoyed that. Who do you think won this debate? You can cast your vote on my community page, and while you're at it, if you haven't already, make sure you sub for more videos like this. Also, if you would like to follow Billy Caige on his adventures, you can do so at WEBTOON with the link below. Until next time, Master Art out.